ultimate German weapon, a car that started racing heroes, evolved into street legend, and now scare everyone at spotlights. Because this is BMW M3 history like you never seen before.
Winding time a single line.
Generation 1, the birth E30 M3, 1986 to 1991. The story of M3 begins in the golden era of motorsport, the 1980s. BMW wasn't just building cars, they were chasing trophies and pride. Back then, racing meant everything. Mercedes had the 190E Cosworth, and BMW's engineers refused to be outdone. But to enter DTM, the rules were strict. At least 5,000 street legal versions had to be built. Most car makers would fake it, but BMW said, let's make a real one. That's how the E30 M3 was born. A 3 Series tuned into a weapon, almost every panel was redesigned for aerodynamics and racing stiffness. Under the hood, a 2.3-liter S14 inline-4 railed like a motorcycle, pushing out around 200 horsepower but feeling like much more thanks to its lightweight body. On track, it became unstoppable, winning more races than any other M3 that followed. This car wasn't built to impress your neighbors, it was built to embarrass them. Generation 2, Smooth Moves E36 M3, 1992 to 1999. When the 90s arrived, BMW had a new mission: evolve the M3 into something more mature, more global. The world was changing: sharper design, smoother lines, faster highways replaced racetracks. So the E36 M3 was born to blend daily comfort with the real performance. It dropped the boxy race car look and came out looking like a gentleman, clean, confident, and ready for the autobahn. Under the hood, things got serious. A silky 3.0-liter inline-6 made 286 horsepower, later upgraded to a 3.2-liter with 321 horsepower in the Aerospec. It was the first M3 that felt truly usable aircon, later even an automatic option. But don't get it twisted, this thing still ate corners for breakfast. The E36 may not have sounded as loud as the E30, but it whispered something powerful. Balance is everything. Generation 3, the icon rises, E46 M3, 2000 to 2006. The new millennium came, and BMW had one thing in mind: perfection. The E46 didn't just replace the E36, it redefined what a performance car could be. When it debuted in 2000, it looked muscular but elegant. Flare, arches, power bug on hood, and that signature M stand that said, "I'm not just fast, I'm focused." Under the hood sat one of BMW's greatest engines ever made, the S54, a naturally aspirated 3.2-liter inline-6 revving up to 8,000 RPM. It pushes 343 horsepower, and every single pony felt alive. The engine sound, pure metallic scream, like a symphony of straight 6 power. Inside, the E46 brought luxury and technology together with true M discipline. Every button, every gauge, all driver focused. But the best part, it was still manual, still rear-wheel drive, and still about the driver. Then came the E46 M3 CSL, the lightweight track-focused monster, stripped out, carbon roof, SMG gearbox, and one of the best-sounding BMWs in history. The CSL wasn't just a version, it was an experience. Even today, the E46 M3 remains the sweet spot, the balance between analog and digital, comfort and chaos. This is the generation that made the M3 a global legend. Generation 4, the V8 era, E92 M3, 2007 to 2013. By the late 2000s, BMW decided it was time to go big, literally. The E92 M3 broke tradition and went V8, shocking the purists but thrilling everyone else. This wasn't just evolution, it was a revolution. The design was bold, wide stance, power dome, quad exhaust, all muscle, all attitude. Under the hood was a 4.0-liter naturally aspirated V8 known as the S65. It revved to a wild 8,404 pm, making 420 horsepower and one of the best sounds ever to come out of Munich. Smooth, high-revving and precise. It felt more like a race engine than a street one. The E92 introduced the DCT dual-clutch gearbox, giving lightning-fast shifts, while the handling stayed perfectly balanced thanks to near 50-50 weight distribution. BMW even gave it to a carbon roof to drive rest. Pure racing DNA. And let's not forget the E92 M3 GTS, a hardcore track version, stripped out, orange paint, roll cage and more power. It screamed performance from every bolt. The E92 M3 was the last naturally aspirated M3, an end of an era. The sound, the revs, the drama, this one hit different. Generation 5, the turbo transition F80 M3, 2014 to 2018. When the F80 M3 came out, the cars were changing, the emission rules, downsizing, and the turbos were taking over. BMW had to adapt, but they did it way. The F80 was lighter, faster, and angrier. It didn't whisper, refine, it yelled, let's go. Gone was the V8 roar, replaced by a 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six, codenamed as 55, pumping out 425 horsepower and massive torque from low RPMs. It may not have screamed like the E92, but it punched like a heavyweight champion. BMW used carbon fiber in the roof and braces to keep it light and rigid. The handling was laser sharp, and with that new Active M differential, it could drift, grip, and dance in ways no turbo sedan should. Some fans missed the old scream, but on the track, the F80 destroyed lap turns. It was raw, twitchy, and fast. A proper car with a modern twist. BMW also introduced the M3 competition package and the Wild M3 CS, both turning up the aggression even more. The F80 proved that turbos didn't kill the M3 spirit, they just made it meaner. Generation 6, the modern muscle, G80 M3, 2021 till present. So and now we reach the present, the G80 M3, the one that broke the internet with its massive kidney grille and angry design. Honestly, I love it. At first everyone laughed until they heard it dry, then they went silent. This is the most powerful, most advanced M3 ever built. Under the hood sits a 3.0-liter twin-turbo inline-six F58. 473 horsepower in the standard model and up to 503 horsepower in the competition. For the first time ever, BMW gave us X-Drive all-wheel drive, launching this thing from 0 to 100 km/h in just 3.4 seconds. That's supercar territory. The interior, modern luxury mixed with fighter jet focus, carbon seats, digital mode screens, and that classic menu option still alive for purists. It's bigger, heavier, but brutally capable. On track, it's faster than any M3 before it, yet still a joy to drive on the street. The G80 might be controversial in looks, but its performance shuts every critic up. It's the M3 evolved, no longer a boy racer, but a sharper sedan built for the modern world. So as we can see from the raw E30 to the high-tech G80, the BMW M3 has done it all. Rest, evolve, and redefine performance for nearly 4 decades. Each generation tells a story of its time, from analog precision to turbocharged technology, but one thing never changed, that connection between driver and machine. No matter which one you drive, the lightweight E30, the screaming E92 or the monster G80, every M3 shares the same DNA, balance, power and soul. It's not just a badge, it's a promise that BMW keeps alive generation after generation.